Yes, there we go. Morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay,
How are you?
so I'm good, thanks. Sorry, just being a little bit slow. I hope you can see me clearly
Yeah,
right now.
I can see you.
Okay, no, it's checking. No, it's slow on my side. Anyway, good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing great, ma'am. You tell.
That's that's good. And thank you for calling me. I'm sorry. It's being so slow. I'm trying to type something and it's not working. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Okay. My name is Amy and I am from South Africa. How about you?
I'm from India and my name is Rohit Sen.
Nice. Awesome. Rohit Sam. So is that your full name, Rohit San?
Okay, you can call only Rohit.
Okay, is that your first name,
Yeah, is that my first
Rohit?
name, Rohit?
Okay, cool. Rohit. Lovely. And where in India are you from?
I'm living at Gurugram in India.
Gurugram in India.
Yeah,
All right. So in which region of India is that? Like north or central, southern, western?
no, I'm living at capital. It is near to
Mm.
me.
Oh, so you're close to Delhi, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, nice. Awesome. So how far from Delhi? Like 30 minutes or
no, it's quite far from me and it's about 2 hour far from my home.
2 hours? Sure. Okay, that is quite far.
Yeah.
Goodness. All right. So we've got about 13-ish minutes left on this chat. Could you tell me a little bit about what you are wanting to practice in this lesson or just in general?
Uh, I want to just in journal
Mm.
because
Yeah, like what you are here
I
to
like to
practice.
enjoy communicate people and to
Mm.
enhance my skill.
Awesome. Okay, so is this just for your own personal improvement, or are you needing English for your job as well, or for your education too?
But at this time, I need my personal, and further, I will go for an interview. Then
Oh, nice. What is what kind of job, what kind of position are you interviewing for?
I haven't checked any company before, as I told you.
Mm.
So
Oh, I
let's
see.
see.
But maybe in the future,
Yeah,
when you do an interview, you will have to know English.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, are you studying now
yeah,
right now?
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
good.
studying.
What do you? Awesome. Tell me about your degree. What are you studying?
I'm pursuing Bachelor of Art from Delhi University.
Lovely. Bachelor of Arts. I'm also doing my Bachelor of Arts in International Relations. What are you studying?
I'm studying public ed, history, Hindi, and English.
Wow. Oh gosh. So like you are going into like the
Yeah,
cultural stuff, huh?
yeah. You are
Awesome.
right.
Yeah, no, I love culture. Culture and history. It's one of my favorite topics, and geography and bio. More geography.
Okay.
Yeah. How long have you been studying now?
I've been studying 2 years. I'm in second year in my.
Same, same. I'm also in my second year. Oh, maybe. My university has always been online, right? No matter, but despite COVID, it's always been online. And typically, there was always like 2 semesters in the year. So like semester one, and then 5 exams, roughly, in May and June. Second semester, 5 exams in October, November. Now my university is okay, everyone, you're gonna do 10 exams at the end of the year, and everyone's just like, biggest joke, not happening.
To tell you the truth,
You know,
same with me.
it's awful. I
Yeah.
can't. I am
Yeah.
so. Everyone is just so like irritated. I'm just like, I understand, like, because the only reason, well, actually, let me just say there's actually two reasons why they decided instead of saying 2 semesters, they call it a super semester. It's the biggest joke of the year.
Yeah.
Super,
Sometimes we
right?
could not make assignment for them.
Yeah, exactly. Because, I like for me personally, because I work to support my family as well as my studies, I can only do 5 modules, study 5 modules per week. So Monday is this, Tuesday is this, Wednesday, etc., Saturday as well. Now they're like, okay, now we're going to be doing the exams from September to December, which, okay, fine, great. So it's like staggering it. But point remains, point remains, how do we study 10 subjects per week? A university, university. I mean, that's ridiculous. I don't even know yeah, how long. Yeah,
Okay,
so it's been a
so
huge disruption, huge disruption.
yeah,
And
you
for
are
you?
right. Same with
Yeah,
me. There are huge disruptions
really.
and go there, ask to them when we will go by exams. Lot of
I know. It's
so
because it's such a pain. Because
yeah, sometimes I feel
yeah, it's just because the first reason why they delayed the start of the first semester is because the matric results, matric grade 12, right? Grade 12 final exam results were
yeah,
only released last week. Last week. Now that they have that, those students can apply, or they can apply or register for the university, and also supplementary exams are delayed as well. And
okay.
yeah,
So
like mine. Yeah.
tell me one thing.
Hmm.
So you were talking about interview.
Yeah.
So what kind of question should be asked?
Oh, well, it depends on the interviewer, what kind of job you will be interviewing for. Is it
Okay.
going to be in like an internship kind of position, a manager position? Um, you see my point,
Yeah.
right? So, I mean, there's different kinds of interview questions that they can ask, talking about your experience, talking about your qualifications, talking about what you do in your free time, honestly. I had lots of different options. Let me just share this one link with you on my library. Monster, no.
Have you faced an
Top
interview?
interview question. Yes, plenty, plenty of interviews that I've done before. Um, Often they will just talk about, they'll want to know your qualifications, or like what they'll ask you, why do you want this job? You've got to kind of show them that you deserve this job or you are keen to have the job. Some people even just want to see that you are keen to learn, regardless of qualifications, regardless of experience.
Yeah.
You've got to show that you're willing to put the time in.
So did you get any job
To
there?
I'm sorry.
Did you get
This is
any
my
job?
job, Cambly. This is yes, I have gotten a job before from an interview. It was a few years ago when I was in China teaching English before I came back to South Africa and joined Cambly.
Okay.
And they didn't, from what I remember, they just they asked me about my qualifications, like, am I qualified to teach English? It was a TEFL course, right? It was a TEFL course, and that kind of thing. Um, and TEFL course and experience. So that was the job that was going to get me the experience.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So
And talking about past.
some of the jobs I didn't get, and some of the other jobs I did get, but some of their, what's the word? Like there were some conditions that I needed to be met from their side, but some of them didn't really cooperate with that.
Yeah, we can
So.
say that this way. They found an employee like more polite way, so that he could good communicate with people and
Mm. Yeah, you've got to have people skills, in my
yeah.
opinion. Whatever your job is, like if you are a customer service, if you're applying for customer service job, your people skills have to be good,
So how do you
honestly.
manage between your studies and your job?
Well, I try and make sure that I'm scheduling enough hours on Cambly as well as my studying. I mean, there is a whole booklet that our university gave us when you first get accepted to the university. They give you this whole big, big, big pamphlet. Right, you can see here. I still have it. I still have it, and they tell you, make space in your life to be a distance learning student. And they said here, for modules or subjects are usually worth 12 credits, right? So if you are studying, if you are doing a 12 credit module, you need to be doing about 6 to 8 hours per week for every 12 credit module that you have. So typically you should be taking 5 per semester to be finishing the degree in about 3 years. So my degree will, I have to finish a certain amount of modules on a certain level in order
Okay.
to graduate.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
And I'd have.
is that a question? Tell me about your best friend in interview. So how can you explain that time?
Well, I don't think they'll ever ask about your best friend. But if, for instance, if the interviewer was to ask, "What do you do in your free time?" Okay, that is an interesting one. Like you could talk about things that you do with your friends or your family, and then how that has influenced your own skills that have contributed to the job. So spending a lot of time with your friends has really improved your social skills, problem solving. Like if you were to ever fight with your friends
I got
or
it.
something.
So,
Yeah.
but rarely you will have to explain about your friend. So how can you explain?
Like you want me to, are you talking like in an interview
Yeah,
situation or are you talking like personally?
because I want to tell
Mm.
about something. Okay,
Okay. All right. So
my
if you're
friend. So
describing your friends,
no, you have to describe so that I could have an idea.
okay. So to describe your friends, okay, so one of my friends is extremely artistic.
Okay,
She's actually studying art at university now. I think she's in her final year now, and she's working on several projects. She's actually making this huge sculpture at the moment, and she will hand that in when it's time. Um, and when we spend time together, which is not always a lot of the time because I'm studying and she's studying in a different town and I'm here working and studying. But when we do get together, it's usually like maybe around her birthday or my birthday, or just if we haven't seen each other in a long time and if we're in the same area. Yeah, in the same area,
okay.
possibly.
So same
Yeah.
says you are not visiting term,
Sorry, not visiting
term, term.
term. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, if we're in the middle of the semester, mm, it depends because sometimes um, maybe she'll come here for like a weekend, long weekend or situation, which might be in the middle of the semester. So when she is in the area, she usually just notifies me. She tells me that she's in the area. So so maybe it's like a few weeks or a few months from the last
Yeah.
time. Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
it's we just try and schedule time if we can, of course, if we can, and of course if COVID allows it, if COVID allows it as well.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
must.
Yeah, gosh, it's not easy because you've got to be so careful. Your friends are wonderful people to have in your life, and with COVID, you've got to be like extra mindful about protecting yourself as well as protecting them. So, so
Yeah, I would say when
anyway,
you will get together, say hi to my.
yeah, yes, I shall probably I'd be like, okay, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. What about you? Tell me about one of your best friends or a friend that you spend a lot of time with when you can.
Where I'm living at this place, I don't have any best friend but when I was living at my hometown, I had a best friend.
Hmm.
So same with me. So we are not in visiting terms and we are not as in talking terms. It's been 6 months to me having seen him.
Okay, so it's
So
been 6 months. So it's been
yeah,
6 months since I last saw him. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
understood. Yeah, shame. So when you do get together, right? What do you usually do? You go, I don't know, fishing. I don't know, fishing or playing cricket. I don't know. I'm just thinking off the top of my head.
Yeah, you are not. But in India, it's not seems like where when you go outside, meet your friend and talk to your about how are you, what are you doing, so how have
Okay.
you been, and like this way,
Yeah.
and let's go outside and eat something this way.
Mm. Oh
And
yeah, same.
after
Yeah,
and two
sometimes
hours
going to lunch or
having with
something.
my best friend, I go and I come back my home and he
Yeah. All right.
goes,
Yeah. So is it pretty like easy to hang out together?
yeah,
Would you
hang
say?
out.
Nice. Yeah. Usually, like sometimes if there are good movies on at the cinema, we also go. Actually, earlier this year or last year, we went to the movies, and when I was booking it online, COVID was just like, you can't have this seat, you can't have that seat. And I was just like, okay, God, where do I book the seats? Yeah. Anyway, so I'm afraid our time is already up. That was so quick. Thank you, Rohit. Nice meeting you today. I hope we can speak again in the future. If you want to do more conversation or interview practice, we can organize something. All right. Thank you.
Yeah,
I hope
thank
you have
you.
a nice day further. See you. Thank
Bye.
you.